just recently married. Marriage is not up to a year. Estimately 7 months. We got married last year, November 13th, 14th. And he died on the 14th. So very painful. God, it was supposed to be a day to be rejoiced. Meaning that it was our wedding day. And we went just like that, without a word.
On August 12, 2021, the tragic news of the murder of over 5 Bolt and Uber drivers in Abuja and the theft of their vehicles hit the airwaves, with many others coming out to say they have been injured several times by hoodlums disguised as passengers in the line of duty. One of such victims was Matthew Amechi Okafo, a Bolt and Uber driver who met his untimely death when he picked up a passenger heading to Gogolada on Monday, June 14, 2021. According to the family, that was the last day they ever saw him alive. The father of the deceased, Adaka Emmanuel, narrating the incident, said,
So it was on the 14th of June. In the morning, she wake by something to 10. She went to work as usual as Uber driver. When it was 5 o'clock in the evening to 5:30, he called the wife that he should call somebody to come and start generator for her because of the baby. Then the wife asked him, when are you coming back? Say after the trip that he carried, he will come back. That was the end. Till around 11 o'clock, we couldn't see him. We begin to worry, begin to call. The number that is using, no one is going. Then I started calling all my children and make reports of what is going on that day. Brothers did not come back from work. Then the one in Nasarawa called me from around 4 that the number go through, but the person couldn't talk. Then around 4:30, he called me that the person called back and said that his brother drank, that he could not be able to drive. So they lodged him in the hotel at Galaxy Hotel in Mbappe. That daybreak, he will come back. So we are waiting to see whether he will come back. By 5 o'clock, I sent my son with my in-law and my tenant to Galaxy Hotel in Mbappe. They went Mbappe throughout. There is nothing like Galaxy Hotel. They go to Kubwa, the Galaxy Hotel there, they didn't see him. All the old Galaxy Hotel in Abuja, they went, they could not find him. Then they came back when they came back, we went to police station to report, see what is going on. When they interview us as phase 4, they say it's not their case. We should take it to Biaji police station. Then we come to Biaji police station. Then from there, they did not answer. From there, the Biaji divisional police called Gwagwalada, called other places.
Emmanuel said while all this was going on, they reached out to Bolt to request his last trip. Initially, Bolt refused to divulge the information, but after much persuasion, they finally agreed and said his last trip was around Gogolada.
They went to Bolt office to go and collect the last place that the boy went. They refused to give us. So we tried to get the place, they refused. It was by quarreling. Before they didn't even give us, they only tell us to go to Gwagwalada houses. Where and where have we found the? But we say we have found Bape and other places. So before they say we should go to Gwagwalada houses, but the standing is that we should go and bring police report. That is only police they will give the direction. So we are asking them, how you say you will only give the police, this is our son, the person that went to work since yesterday, He could not come back. Now you refuse to give us the direction, and you have it in your record before they tell us to go to Gwagwalada as is.
The deceased father said one of his sons, his tenant, and his in-law went out on Tuesday, June 15, 2021 to Gwagwalada, and after an intense search, found the Okafor's body at the Gwagwalada mortuary.
Then we went there. When we searched all the places, we could not find him. Even the one that they say is one galaxy there, very quack area, and nothing like him there. Then we come back. Then when we searched, we could not find him. Then we went to police station. Even we almost tired because it was around to 7. Something we started by 5 o'clock. So somebody told us that there is one police command in Gwagwalada. Then we went there. When we reached there, we reported the matter with the picture. The DPO then shook head and said that this boy is dead, that they used knife and killed him. So that somebody came and reported that we are very lucky. Something that happened yesterday. How do we manage to come there? That there are some other people in the mortuary. So we went. Then my son and my tenant with my in-law, they went that Tuesday to go and see. They saw him. But when they come back, they could not tell us what happened.
The family, still unaware of what had happened to their son, got a call on Wednesday, June 16, 2021, from one Theophilus Musa, whom the deceased father said was the one that allegedly killed his son, asking for 20,000 naira as a fee for rescuing the late Okafor.
In the morning on Wednesday, they say they are going back. They go back to Gwagwalada. Then this particular person that killed him, named Theophilus Musa, according to the father, he called us that we should send 20,000. That the boy is with him. They say that the boy is stranded. That according to him, that Fulani herdsmen, hoodlums. So he begged them to leave the boy. But as they leave and now, with the vehicle, the boy will not get money to take fuel the vehicle and come back. So that the boy is stranded. That is what that was the message from the. Then we asked him, now how are we going to do? He said we must bring 20,000 to enable the boy to come back. We ourselves never know that the boy is dead, but my son and the other one that went to Gwagwalada has already known. They never tell us. That is why we send 5,000. Then they collect it and tell us that the 5,000 is not enough. He said what he wants is 20,000, not 5,000. Even call us that Wednesday when we discovered. Even Thursday he still called. He never knew that we have known.
According to the father, the police saw late Okafor's body on the floor while his vehicle was taken by the people who were suspected to have killed him.
At where they saw the disease, it was Jeremiah Husseini Street in Gwagwalada. I don't know the particular place because it's only the police who know the particular place. Because they are the one that take the disease to the mortuary. They killed him inside the vehicle and dumped him by the road and took the vehicle away.
The father, still speaking, said both later tracked late Okafor's car to a panel beater's shop in Ayamba, Kogi State. They reportedly met the car in a terrible condition as it had experienced a serious accident. Emmanuel said the panel beater took them to the person who brought in the car, and there they met Musa's father, but Musa himself was nowhere to be found. They also found some of late Okafor's belongings in the house.
We contact MVO because the vehicle is hire purchase through NVO and registered with Uber and the boat. So we bring a tracker. They bring Uber bring a tracker for us with NVO, then with some of the police, then with one member from my place. That was what the police say I should bring. Then all of them went to Anyangba, that is this in Kogi. So the tracker lead them to the Panebita workshop. That is how they go to Panebita workshop and saw the vehicle. They waited for Panebita to come. The Panebita come and they arrested the Panebita. Panebita say is somebody that gave them the vehicle. They go and meet the father. They carried the Panebita to go and show us the house. Then he take us to the house. There we see the Panebita, see the father. According to the father, say it's not him that is the son. Up till now, we never see the son. Then inside their house, we discover my son Bible and some clothes that he used in doing drama in the church with the charger and some other things, which is in the police station.
The deceased father said the police arrested the panel beater and Musa's father and handed them over to SARS in Garki, Abuja. After some weeks, the IPO identified as Azuka allegedly asked them to pay some money in order to use it and track the phone of the deceased and also the suspect.
Then they arrest them and bring them come here in Abuja. From Wagolada police station, they send us to force headquarters at Gariki. From there, they send us to this SARS. Then we reach SARS, we hand over them to SARS. It was surprisingly to us that when we go, after some weeks, they call us to bring money that they are going to track the phone and the place. Then we went. When we reach there, then we give them 60,000, they refuse. We give 100,000 to them. They collected. After collecting 100,000, after some days, they say the money is not enough. I should bring another 20,000. Then I have to send. All this money is borrowed because I don't have work. I gave to Azoka, the IPO of SARS. So then they say they are going there to go and find out the boy. Then we are surprised when I called him, how far? Somebody that we got there because we have a friend there in that village that first time we go. That person called us that he saw the father and the panebita in the village. I say, how? Then I called the Oga, which is a bimbo of SARS. So I called him. I said, sir, how far about the people? He said they are back. Two. Have they come with the people? He said no. I said, what about the people that we hand over? He said that they have released them. I said, why? He said we should come. Then we went the following day, on Monday. Reaching there, the people, they have released them. I asked them, sir, how? He said that is a court order. Then I asked, did you people take them to court? They say no. Then how? He said that is the lawyer that went and bring court order. Say then you release them without even telling me. I'm the complainant. We are the people that bring them to you. You release them without even letting us know. That is how they release them.
When asked what Bolt and Uber has done for the family since the incident occurred, Emmanuel said,
Except that 2 million, when I told you that they from the insurance, that is all. Whether Uber is the owner of the insurance or both, but the person that called me, her name is Temitope. So I don't know whether it's from both or it's from Uber. I didn't sign any document. They just sent it to account.
He said he is disappointed in Bolt for not fulfilling all due diligence.
Both is supposed to know what is going on, because when they book the vehicle, both to know that this vehicle is booked. They have the record. Then when this thing is going on, they are monitoring, they monitor their vehicle. They know where their vehicle went.
Also speaking with the visibly shaken and distraught wife of late Okafor, Ndudi Amechi Okafor said they were only married for barely 7 months and he died when their daughter was barely 3 weeks old. Recounting the last day she spent with him before he left the house, she said,
Also LD, looking at him, was not sick. No one can nobody could have predict what happened to have happened, because it's somebody that's always active, always on the move to take whatever available just to sustain himself and to sustain his family. It's the working out, it's the hard working type, if I might use that word. So it hardly stays at home. Even when it's down like sick, you will not see it at his face, because he will not even want in a situation that he will more like fall sick and hold back. Use for him, even qualifications, just the best man on earth. It's down to earth, as in terms of honesty, he's working hard. A man of few words. If that's what I will use for him.
The family is, however, calling for justice.
From the both, I want them to please. I just need justice to this whole thing, because he worked so hard for them. I just need justice, because there's no amount of what I will plead with them now that can release me or relieve me from my pain. Justice from any angle, from the senior citizens, from the president, from the PP, anywhere I can get it. Because if only I can only voice out my pain to the country, to the government alone, if only I can voice it out, but I cannot. Because I know that this is not, my husband is not the first, neither will he be the last. Let justice prevail, that's all I want, and let this evil practice in this Nigeria, let it come to an end.
Meanwhile, we were able to get through to the commander of the Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team, DSP Olatunji Disu, to comment on the incident. He said the matter is currently being handled at the FCT Police Command. Also, all efforts to read through to both was unsuccessful, as they did not respond to the mail sent to them.